morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday, August 5th. I think it's day 54 of the daily vlogs. Let me put a hat on. We just rolled out of bed. Someone commented on a video yesterday to buy some mics. We have them. We just don't always have them on us, and sometimes we're out and about. It's just not as convenient, but I hear you, and point noted. If you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We post new videos every day. We do our daily vlog. We film our life every day and we upload it. There's a new video at 2 p.m. Monday to Sunday, every single day. And if that interests you, if you want to follow along, we're just two married men trying to have a baby. Then you should subscribe. Our analytics tell us about half of the people who watch our videos every day are not subscribed. And if that's you, maybe today's the day you join us. Some people, they come back and watch us every day, but I know the subscription box is a sacred spot, but I hope we earn it. I'm starting the day by making Tyler a coffee, and I'm gonna make myself one too, but I'm up before him, which doesn't happen often, but today it did. And so acts of service is his love language and my love language too. We're compatible in that sense. So I'm gonna get this made for him. He likes, our coffee bar is kind of a mess again, but he likes this Life Boost half calf, slow acid, small batch roasted coffee. It's kind of expensive, guys. It's like $30 for a bag, but that's what he likes. We use a Breville Barista Touch as our machine. And I will say, once you learn how to use it, it's a really, really good machine. It's just there is kind of that learning curve. But while I make this, we'll talk about our day. So today, I have to work. It's a new work day. If you are new here, you know Tyler got laid off from his job back in April. His company just went through a reduction in force. His company the company he worked for doesn't exist anymore, actually. They were acquired, is a nice way to put it, by another company. But they laid him off and some of his friends off, and so he's been a stay-at-home husband since then. We're fine. I work in marketing. There's been a lot of new faces in the last week, so I'm giving you a crash course in our life. I work in marketing, like marketing automation kind of thing, so a lot of email marketing and that kind of stuff. I think it's come up before. He is applying for jobs, but the job market is not great right now. And I work from home. That's why you guys see me all the time in the vlogs. But today, I will say it is nice that he can just go run our errands for the day. Let me get this started. Today, Carter, our golden doodle, is going to the groomer. He gets groomed about every 6 or 7 weeks. He's a little overdue. Last time he went was before we went to Asheville, which was our wedding anniversary in June. And so he's overdue and his hair is overgrown. But in about 15 minutes, really, Tyler's gonna take him. And his groomer's like a flat 30 minutes from here, but Tyler will take you along. And you'll see him, when he gets groomed, he looks more like an actual poodle versus a doodle. So, because he's a black golden doodle. So, yeah. All right, let me finish making Tyler's coffee and Tyler likes his like shaken. It's like his dupe of a Starbucks brown sugar shaken espresso that we make at home. This is his new obsession. It's Califia cinnamon roll creamer, oat creamer. Tyler only does non-dairy. And here it is. His drink is done. Hope he likes it. If he doesn't, he'll tell me. And then mine, I'm just gonna make an Americano for mine. That's not as fun, not as interesting. So I'll catch up with you guys later.
Okay, good morning, guys. I'm not sure if Sean has introed the vlog yet. I haven't seen any clips, but it's August 5th. It is 9 a.m. We're here to get Carter in for his grooming. We're a few minutes behind because we got stuck behind the train track, so I gotta get going. I gotta get him in here. But yeah, we're dropping him off so he can get groomed, and we'll see him when he gets his haircut. Hey, what's up, y'all? I am back home. Just dropped Carter off at the groomers. And he'll probably be ready about mid-afternoon is what they said. Usually, like, when he gets groomed, I'll go to my Orange Theory class at noon like I always do, as you may see on here. And then I'll, like, come home, shower, get ready, and then go pick him up. The groomer that we take him to is, like, 30 minutes from here, so it's, like, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, and it's on like a busy side of town, so usually it ends up being over an hour in the car by the time picking him up. We spend a lot of time in the car when we pick him up. We need to find really a closer groomer, but we just have not. So there's that. So like I just said, I'm going to work out at noon. I usually do that during the week. And today's Monday. So if you've been watching the vlogs, then you know Monday is typically my busiest day around the house. I wash all our blankets and pillows and all that, and then I vacuum the whole house and just give everything like a general tidying up, and then I kind of try to maintain that throughout the week. I think I've said this on the vlog before. Usually I have a goal of about 50 pages or an hour of reading a day. I want to start my Beach Read by Emily Henry today and read that. And then I think I have I'm setting a goal for myself in the months of September to October. I think I listed 5 books on here in the fall that I want to read. So my goal is to just read those 5 within the months of September and October, to read all 5 of those. Finishing Emily Henry, one of my friends really wants me to read. I wanted to make sure that I was pronouncing this author's name correctly. It is Abby Jimenez, I believe. But one of my friends really wants me to read her books, or some of her books, so we can talk about it. So when I finish Beach Read, I think I'm gonna try to read one of those between that and starting my fall thriller read. Right now, I am at, I'll have Sean put a little clip in here, or Sean, you can put a little thing in here. So right now I'm at 21 out of 25 for books. For my 2024 reading challenge on Goodreads, I am 21 of 25. It says I'm 7 books ahead of schedule. I think I might up that goal to 30 because, one, I'm trying to read 5 books during September, so there's that. And then I read 29 last week, I read 29 last year, so 30 this year I feel would be a nice little goal. And then I know there's a few books JoJo's memoir, the singer JoJo, not Siwa, comes out in September, and usually I fly through memoirs. Those are easy, really easy to get through. I read RuPaul's memoir in a day, and I read Britney Spears' memoir in a day. So if you all have any good book recommendations though, let me know in the comments below. If you like to read. I mostly enjoy realistic fiction, romance, and thriller, psychological thriller, horror type books. I'm not a big fantasy sci-fi guy, so no problem if that's your thing. It's just not really mine.
Hey everybody, it's 11:50 in the morning. I'm eating lunch because I have quite a few meetings today. I'm making this. I got it at Trader Joe's yesterday. If you watched yesterday's vlog, I had it for dinner last night. It's really good. I bought 2 of them in case I really like them, but it has to sit for a minute, so I'm gonna let it do that. Yeah, busy work day. Tyler just went to Orange Theory. He has, hold on, I think the gimbal's acting up. I don't know if it's, yeah, there we go. The Osmo Pocket 3 is really good at following your face. So if I step over here, it's almost like I have a cameraman, but I don't. So anyway, I digress. I nerd out over this stuff. But there's a meeting. It's a quick little lunch. It's a decent portion too. Interesting day today. Tyler's at Orange Theory now. Carter's at the groomer. I'm waiting for the text that they're done so Tyler can go pick him up. It's weird how our house is different without Carter. Carter's the life of the house, if you will. He's super energetic and lively, and it's weirdly quiet without him here, and calm, but Today is a few interesting news stories I'm following today. For one, I think I'm on my P's and Q's, waiting to see who Kamala Harris will pick as her vice presidential running mate. I'm very political, very politically minded. I used to work in the political world. I worked in like kind of fundraising for a little while, and then I worked on a few campaigns a while ago. So I'm a little more like engaged, and then I was like kind of out of it, and now I'm like super engaged because of the changes in this cycle recently. So I'm interested in seeing who she picks for her running mate. We don't really get too political. This is supposed to be an escape from that, but my favorite pick on her short list is Andy Beshear. He is my governor. We love him. We've met him. He's a great guy. I think he'd be a great vice president, but I would hate to see Kentucky lose him. It doesn't look like that's the direction she's going to go. So I think all of the people on her list are pretty good for different reasons. And then the stock market is just in a free fall today. As someone who invests in things, that concerns me. But hey. All right. I'm gonna eat. That's why I gotta catch up with you. I don't know what Tyler's done today for the vlogger. I haven't really seen him much because he got up and like left for take Carter, and then came back and did some chores, I think. But I haven't seen him much today. And we gotta do our question for 365. We'll probably do that at the end of today's vlog. What am I gonna do?
Hey y'all. So you're actually getting this clip on my phone because I got back in from my Orange Theory class, and I was gonna like shower and eat lunch, and then I figured I would have to go get Carter in that realm of time, but I thought I would probably have time to like shower and eat lunch, but I did not. As soon as I walked in the door back from Orange Theory, Sean sent me a message that was like, hey, Carter's ready. So I made a quick peanut butter sandwich and got back in the car to go get Carter. So I'm pulling up, but Sean had used the camera, and so he had like put it somewhere else or something, and I just forgot to grab it on my way out. So I'm recording on my phone, and you are sitting on my dashboard. But I'm picking up Carter. One momento. I'm picking up Carter right now, and I'll be sure to get a clip of him and let you see his haircut. He always looks so cute after he gets his haircut, and I love afterwards because his hair grows like in front of his eyes, and then you can't see his eyes as much. And so when we get him back from a grooming, he just looks so cute, and like you can just see his little face so much better. So. Carter, say fresh haircut. He also just got his food because he didn't get to eat this morning. So just gave him that, and I am now going to go transfer the laundry and take a shower. So I had said, I don't know if Sean's gonna want to use this or not, but I want to say something about it. Just because like I was thinking about it on the drive to pick up Carter, because before I left, like Sean had told me about like some comment that somebody had left, and like I know when you're making YouTube videos and stuff like that, people are gonna watch and like give their critique or whatever, and I appreciate those things where somebody commented and was like, oh, I couldn't hear you that well, like you should use your mic more. I get that part. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Like constructive criticism, feedback, whatever. But it's just when people comment things that. You want to do that any louder, Carter? Anyways, what I was saying. It's just when people comment things. Okay, I think he's done. I had to stop because he was just being so loud. It's just when people comment things that are like, one, mean, or two, like things you don't really know, or just speculate or insinuate about people from watching like either like a 20-minute video of them or like a clip from that 20-minute video. seriously? Like, Sean's philosophy, and I agree with this philosophy, like with the mean comments, just delete and move on, and like, you know, that's that. And you know, I'm almost 26. I'm gonna be 26 next month, and as I've gotten older, I have gotten a lot more receptive. I don't know if that would be the word, to those kinds of things. Like they go over me. Like they don't hold the weight to me that they may have at like 16, 17, 18. And also I think just like growing up gay in the South, you have to have a little bit of thicker skin, period. And so over time that has developed. But I also was taught, like, my whole life I was taught, like, you know, we've all heard it, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And like, I just truly don't understand people that take the time out of their day to leave like mean or negative comments on somebody's stuff when it is so easy to just like scroll. Like, if you don't like something, if you don't agree with something, if you don't, I'm not talking about like racism, transphobia, that kind of stuff. I think that shit should be called out every time. But just like pure, just like mean stuff, like I just don't, like this one YouTuber we were watching the other day, he was talking about how like people were leaving comments about how he, like his under eyes, like how he had like bags under his eyes, and he was like saying it was an insecurity of his or whatever, and like people will just comment and like point it out, and it's just like, I don't get people like that. Like, I truly don't understand the need to comment something mean, even on like a celebrity or somebody I don't know. Like I might not like their work or something, but I'm not gonna take the time out of my day to like comment and be like, you know, I don't know, whatever. And usually these things are coming from someone with no profile picture or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's just, that was I was thinking about that as I was driving, and I was like, you know what? Like, it's really not that hard to like be nice or be quiet, like, period. And so I think that is just kind of my message of today is be nice or be quiet. Because it gets you nowhere being mean. And have just been thinking heavily on that, especially with like a lot of the transphobia and stuff that's flying around with this Olympic athlete thing, and then just like the election, and like seeing people on social media getting so hateful and nasty. And it's just like, I don't know, I genuinely try to pride myself in like being a kind person who shows respect to everyone. So I don't understand. I think some people are just naturally hateful, and what can you do? But okay, guys, I am freshly showered. It feels actually so good. I saw a tweet the other day that was like, I know anything scented vanilla, I hate to see me coming. And I am that way. Like, I love vanilla, like for body wash, for like cologne or perfume, like scents of vanilla, scrubs, Epsom salt. I love vanilla. So yeah, I'm smelling good and vanilla-y. And I'm gonna sit down for a minute. So I think I'm gonna try to read a little bit of my book and sit down for a couple of hours before Sean gets off. I ordered some sea salt spray for my hair, and I've been playing around with like brands for that, just because I don't really like use product in my hair, but I like the way the sea salt spray like makes my bangs lay without the like stickiness feeling of hairspray. So if y'all have any recommendations on brands for that, let me know. I ordered one off Amazon because I was almost out of my other one, but so I decided to try a different brand. But not that anything was wrong with the other brand, I just wanted to try it, and I liked the like packaging, and that's where they get me, like good packaging, a good aesthetic. I'm more tempted to buy. But they left it at our neighbor's house, who has a fence, and I don't know if you all experience this, and you know, I'm like, thanks to like delivery drivers like at UPS, Amazon, FedEx, like I'm thankful for everything they do. But especially with Amazon, our packages get delivered like down the road or at our neighbors or like all these other, like it's happened so many times. So yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to like wait on our neighbor to like just come drop it off at our door. So okay, so I just went and grabbed my sea salt spray from our neighbor's porch. Hopefully they don't think I was porch pirating. But the package did have our name on it, so you know. But this is the new spray I got, and it came in this box. I don't know how you pronounce this brand name, but I liked the bottle, and yeah. I'm also, though, like, y'all couldn't have filled that to the top, for real. Hey guys, so last time I talked to you, I think I told you I was waiting on Sean to get done with work. And he is. We are having teriyaki chicken and rice for dinner tonight. I made this for us last week. Sean was afraid that I was going to poison us.
He doesn't cook.
And so I started to start it before he got down here. But like he got down here as I was starting. So he is just taking care of it. He is a way better cook than me.
It's chicken and rice. It's nothing complicated.
It isn't, but
Tyler eats some form of chicken and rice every day. It's just how it's seasoned or how it's flavored. Someone commented about our food habits. I'm not mic'd up, so I hope this is good. Someone commented on our food habits, and like we do have different diets. Tyler's is a lot blander than mine. But
I'm a picky eater. I am one of those.
Chicken
we all
tender
have one of
fishes.
those. Yeah, we all have one of those friends. I am that friend. I am the chicken tender friend. So.
Yeah. And when we go out to eat, usually I can order whatever I want. But when we are like cooking, I know I usually adjust because you got to sometimes. I mean, I can like season things 2 different ways, but or some nights we'll do like he'll make a turkey burger, I'll make like a real burger or like steak or another meat, but the sides will be the same. That's kind of how we adjust to that.
I have broadened.
But it burned, didn't it?
I have broadened my horizons a bit since meeting Sean. Like before I met Sean, I would not eat like Japanese or Chinese food or anything. Now I do. But yeah, I was just a really, really picky eater. Really, like me and all my siblings are, except for my sister. So, yeah, Sean definitely eats a more of a variety of things than I do. I am one of those people that I would be fine eating chicken every day. That's cool with me. I do like burgers and stuff, but they like beef, but actually, I think it's been years since I ate beef. I think the last time I ate beef was when me and Sean were dating and we got Baconators. But for me, red meat is just a no-go. It hurts my stomach too bad, and so I just avoid it.
Dinner's ready.
But dinner's ready. We're about to eat.
Should buy this.
Yeah, this is really, really good. It is a couple dollars more expensive than like the Kroger brand that we used to get, but it's every bit worth it.
Hey everybody. We're going to close the vlog with our daily game of 365. This is the game we picked up the other day at Target. Every day you get a new question. You have to scratch it off like it's like a little scratch off. It has the day on it, and we answer it, and we're going to answer it every day for you on the vlog. If we forget a day, we will just make it up the next day, or if we like travel or something. But this is our 3rd day of doing it, as evidenced by day 3. So it says, today's question is, what's one of your favorite early memories with me? It's a game for couples, by the way. We don't know the questions, so it just came out, so we're just playing every day. But what's one of your favorite early memories with me? I'll go first today. My favorite early memory with Tyler is There's two that come to mind, and the first one I think may be a little embarrassing for him, but we were hanging out in my apartment when we had first started dating, and he was drinking and got like so sick, and that was the first time I felt myself like get like protective over him, in like that kind of way, where I was like, oh, I really like this boy because, you know, I've been out drinking with people before and, you know, did not feel that same way. That's one. But then when we had, like, started to get more serious and the COVID restrictions were letting up for the first time, we went to a Mexican restaurant and we both, like, had, like, just margaritas and just went to the wind with them. And that was just, like, I don't know. It was, like, our first time, like, going out of the house together. Like, we had been like hanging out and like dating for like 3 or 4 months at this point, but that was like the first time that we like left the house together.
Those margaritas also, like, we just talked about. Those margaritas also, we just like talked about a bunch of deep shit. We really kind of trauma dumped like our childhoods to each other and stuff. And there was just like, we learned a lot about each other on that date. And it, I think like 4 or 5 margaritas were had, but
like each.
Yeah.
So we're holding the microphone today because our other one's like dead, so we're like sharing a microphone. Okay, your turn. What's one of your favorite early memories with me?
So a couple come to mind. One of the first ones is like the first time I hung out with Sean. T-Mobile had a national power outage, and so Sean had like ordered a pizza before they had the short outage or whatever, and so we were like standing. I had to like walk with him from his apartment to like the gate of the apartment complex, like right after we had just met, to like try to wave down a pizza guy because he wasn't going to be able to get through the gate with Sean's number because nothing on T-Mobile was working. And then the other one was this was like a month or two into Sean and I dating. Or we dating. We weren't like officially dating, just like hanging out, whatever. But I was getting ready to leave his apartment in the morning, and I went to start my car and it would not start, and we hadn't been talking long enough yet. I was still like, now that Sean knows me as a person, it probably makes more sense to him, but I was still like shy and anxious with him a little bit because we were still so new. And so my car wouldn't start. I did not want to go tell him that my car wouldn't start. So I was like, okay, I'm not telling him. I called my sister because she still lived in Louisville at the time. And I was like, I am at this boys' apartment complex and my car won't start. I really need Callan to come help me get home. And so I thought that was going to be it. I was just going to wait for my sister to get there. And then Sean brought this is turning into a long story, but still. Sean brought his dog, Hillary, outside to use the bathroom, and I was still sitting there. And he was like, hey, you good? Like, why are you still here?
It would have been like 10, 15 minutes at this point.
Yeah, and then I told him, I was like, my car won't start. And he had jumper cables, and he actually came and like he jumped my car off. And it was so hot that day, like really, really hot. And I remember feeling so bad that he was like having to help me do it because it was like so hot outside. And then like we weren't like dating or anything yet. So I remember when I was like getting ready to leave, I was like, I was like thankful, and I was like wanted to give him like a hug and a kiss, but it also felt weird because like we weren't. Yeah, it felt like we weren't really like dating like that. But so I was just like, I remember being like, thank you, and yeah.
And here we are 4 years later. Okay, so then at the end of this, we put it back into the stack. And then tomorrow, we'll pick up with day 4. And it says like scratch me on the back. And then yeah, we'll do it every day. It's fun. It's 362 days to go. But Tyler he had to talk with his tattoo artist. If you didn't know, he's getting a tattoo in a few weeks of some gay cowboys for his birthday. It's his birthday gift to himself this year. Do you guys have tattoos? What do you have? Let us know. We did a tattoo tour of Tyler's, but leave us a comment. Let us know. If you watched to the end of the video, that's gonna be our sign that you watched to the end. Is let us know if you have tattoos. If you don't, that's cool too. Tell us why you don't, or if you want one and you don't have one, just leave a comment about something related to tattoos. With that, we will cut today's vlog here, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.